Okay, well, I already
I
warned you,
didn't
like,
do
do not make a noise this time. And
Do not
the moment I click the confirm and go live button, you go, ee!
Oh, wow.
Just like a guinea pig. Okay,
Hi,
well,
guys. Merry Christmas.
hello everyone, Merry Christmas. I'm glad you could make it despite the busy holidays. Hey Kitty
Yeah.
Rose, hey M-Game Supreme, hey Light King Philip, everyone's here. The gang's all here. Perfect. Except Lysic, who doesn't respond to my messages. Who doesn't respond to my frequent streaming.
Our streaming. He might join us later. We'll see.
He
though.
might come later. He doesn't respond right now. Hey
That's
Stardust! Happy holidays
Hi, Stardust.
to you
Yeah, happy holidays.
too.
Oh,
We did make it. I accidentally forgot to put the stream starting panel back on. Ignore that. The stream's just starting, guys.
the stream is just starting. Hi. Hello.
I'm not incompetent. I did that on purpose.
You're not incompetent. No, stop it. Oh my god.
I swear to God, everything is already threatening to go wrong. I updated Streamlabs, OBS, and then I prepared the stream. I announced it, and then I closed it and then I opened it again. And then I needed to update again. What do you need to update again for?
My man, what do you want?
God, I really need to redo the stream starting and stream ending thing.
Oh, it's okay.
Did anyone get any gifts? I'm gonna get an art set later, and I got some little things from my friend.
Ooh.
And some games from Quad.
Yeah, I tell them how you rejected my gift.
Yeah, I've fought with her for days regarding gift giving. Because it's German custom to haggle as much as possible with people's generosity.
I was like, please take my gift, please.
It's very typical in Germany to be as generous as possible, but to not accept any generosity in return. In Germany, you fight for paying the bill for your friends.
Like, please.
You argue for at least 10 minutes over who gets to pay the bill and how much it should be you.
Imagine being the waiter, just sitting there, watching both of them argue.
It's like, no, I pay this time. No, you paid last time. Yeah, but I'd gladly do it again.
You're just oh my god. I just wanna.
Merry Christmas, Orion. Glad you could make it.
Merry Christmas. Oh, what are we gonna do for Christmas? Get fucking spooked.
I mean, we kinda just fell out all October due to sickness.
Yeah, we were just we're gonna get fucking spooked. We gotta make up for it.
You got a Polar camera? Oh, Puck! Can't you split the bill? Split the bill? No, we don't do that. Nah, sometimes we do. No, just kidding.
We don't split the bill here.
Among good friends, you usually just take on the full payment. That's pretty customary here. But it's also customary that waitresses get hourly here, so tips aren't that important.
Yeah.
So you don't gotta spend $50 on tips.
Oh. That is a good thing. Please let them get
waitresses get an hourly, but also always a little tip if you want to offer the tip.
That's sweet. They're treated well.
Yeah. We're pretty good regarding, at least salaries in Germany, but not with anything else.
And just not anything else.
Orion got worms. Puck. And Stardust got a Polaroid camera. Ooh, a Polaroid camera is cool. God, that reminds me of, I had, a girl I had a crush on back then that, didn't accept my love because of a guy. And me, her, and the guy, and they're boyfriend and girlfriend now. They we all drove home together, and I had a little present for her that I've given her. And then the guy just hello, here, take this Polaroid camera. It costs $1,000 as a Christmas present. And I stare at my stupid dumb plushie that I got her for Christmas, and I'm oh.
You're man, I didn't know we had a budget
I didn't know the budget was that big. Barely. Oh god.
Why didn't you guys let me in on it?
Why didn't you guys tell me?
Please. Woohoo. Are we ready to be spooky?
Yeah, I think so. Like, Lysic isn't here yet because he didn't answer to my messages. I psst at him frequently, but he didn't react. Lysic is not a cat, apparently.
He did not respond to the and you know, family, I guess.
In Germany, you actually don't you go you can't do it. You go
I feel like I know how to do it better if I saw you like physically do it.
I just heard you struggling to imitate the noise.
I was making the weirdest face. Oh my god.
Okay, where is Cat? Cat's not here right now. Where's Netta? Tell the public wants to know where Netta is.
The cat is currently hiding under the bed because there are dogs over today for Christmas, so she's a little scared. She's a little scared, but it's okay. I promise I will protect her. She will. Nobody will.
Well, if I were you in the situation, I would have died. My anxiety would have. I know, right? I was like so uncomfortable because I was like in the back seat, and they were like making out in the front seat. Under the present, and I'm like, oh. Freebie.
Guys, what? Help me. You're like, come on, guys, what are you doing?
Oh, hey, Aunt Chester, you made it too. Glad you could make it.
Hey, welcome to hell, I guess.
Well, rip Lysic, if he doesn't show up, I'm gonna have to edit him out of the description.
It's okay.
Just erase him, Thanos snap him.
Thanos snap, see ya. Whoop.
Okay, yeah, but I like the title says today we are playing HIKEBACK. We both know this game already. We have played it before. For call, it's like been 2 years, I think. And I have played it like half a year ago with a friend. So we do know what happens. But we still really like the game. We wanted to replay it together.
We want you all to see.
It's just something we thought about. We were like making a list and we titled it. And we titled it. Jesus, Lysic just wrote me. That scared me. Finally, you're coming. You're tired? Okay.
He's
You
sleepy.
don't have to. It's okay. He's sleepy. Okay, so he probably won't join us. That's fine.
A little bit eepy. That's okay. Let's do it.
It's not. This game doesn't have jump scares. I'm pretty sure it doesn't. So
I don't think so.
You should be good about it. I don't remember really jump scares. There's
I don't
like
remember.
some trauma though. Like there's angst.
Yeah, there's a good amount of angst in
I've
there.
never seen this game before. It's basically there are two characters. There's a driver and a hiker. And the driver is supposed to take the hiker in, and different things happen depending on what you do. There are like 12 endings, I think, around, plus minus. The game's pretty short, so we can probably do it in like 2 streams.
Let's do it. I'm excited.
There's some like descriptions of injuries, but nothing is shown, so.
Yeah. Hopefully everything will be okay.
Yeah.
And I apologize in advance for my poor reading skills.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. I speak one of the characters, and my dear girlfriend speaks the other one. So be nice to us. This isn't co-op, but it's like 2 characters. It's like a visual novel with 2 characters.
Yes. We got 2 perspectives.
Oh wow, we have 6 viewers. I didn't expect we get so many on Christmas.
Well, see, it's time. It's time.
Okay, it's time. Up.
Let's do it.
I hope we don't get sent to hell immediately.
We're going to hell. Super hell.
Let me tell you a story. It was late at night. I was driving through some backwoods to visit a friend. Then, I spotted something on the side of the road. That's when I first saw you, sticking your thumb out, looking for a lift. So I decided to stop and help you out. Oh yeah, TW, there will be mentioned car crashes, by the way.
Oh yeah. Please be careful.
The night was so dark that I could barely see your face, but I managed to catch a glimpse of you through my faded headlights. Your front was smeared with the dirt and grime, and your hair stuck out in every direction. You asked me for a ride to the next town over. And I said yes. I watched you climb into the back seat. We rode together in silence for miles. There was no radio signal out here, so music wasn't much of an option. I could barely hear you breathing. Sometimes I forgot you were there at all. I could feel myself starting to nod off. The dust in the headlights swam in lazy streams. And just as I started to drift away, something pierced through my stomach. Your arms were around my waist from behind the seat, your fingers clutching a bloody scalpel. My throat closed up, my mind went blank. My senses screaming, I lost control of the wheel.
Yeah. Man.
My head was pounding. Needles prickled across my skin, cut with shattered bone and shrapnel. Every breath I took was harder than the last. There was no one else in these woods. There was no one around to help. No music, I'm sorry. I have the music turned on. There just isn't always music. I was going to die here. Next to me, I could see you coughing up blood. Your arms were embedded with broken glass. I asked you why you did it. There was no point after all. Now we were both going to die, with no one around to find our bodies. You gave me a wry smile as my vision faded to black. You spoke, with a voice like gravel and serrated teeth. You told me that you couldn't help it. It was in your nature. So yeah, you can see the endings are really short, so you can like go through all of them pretty quickly and sweetly. I like the game. So see, we progressed a little, now we start again. Now something else is gonna be a little different. Oh. Let me tell you a story. My name's not important.
Hello.
Never liked it much anyway. I was driving that night to visit a friend on the other side of the mountains. I'd never met them in person before, but they needed my help. That was all that mattered. This place really was out in the middle of nowhere, though. Not a sign of civilization to be seen. I was messing around with the radio when I saw you. A scrawny thing in dirty clothes sticking a thumb out. So I decided to stop.
I ain't got no choice.
What the hell, you know? I felt bad for you. Maybe you really needed the help. I don't think I could have lived with myself if I abandoned someone in a bad spot. So I flashed my headlights and pulled over beside you.
Hello.
Can you guys play True Child's next stream? That doesn't really look like a game I'm interested in, to be honest. Like, it's like really popular right now, so you can probably find like a ton of streamers that play it right now.
Yeah.
As soon as I got out of the car, I could tell I made the right call. You looked like shit. The knees of your pants were scuffed and your whole body was smudged with dirt. See you later, Kitty Rose.
Bye, Kitty Rose.
Bye, Hansa Chester. Thanks for coming.
Bye.
You needed help. Badly. Hey, you alright? Where you headed? You looked at me with a blank stare, as if I was saying nothing but meaningless noise. I sighed and took a step forward. You eyed me warily. Look, you need a ride, right? If I'm taking you somewhere, then can you at least give me a direction? You seemed to consider this for a while. You ran your fingernails up and down your arms, as if you were scratching at something. After a bit, you finally looked at me in the eyes.
Is there a town nearby?
Oh, that was pretty good. I could tell, just by listening to you, that you desperately needed a drink. Unfortunately, I didn't think the half-empty soda sitting in my cup holder would cut it. Nearby. Not for a while yet. But there should be a gas station at the next exit. About a 20-minute drive or so. You're not leaving yet? Oh, thanks, Kitty Rose. I appreciate that.
Oh, yay.
You chewed your lip in silence. Do you want me to take you there? You nodded slowly.
Please.
So I stepped back towards the car and opened the door to the passenger side back seat.
Last time he killed us in the back seat.
Yeah, I was in the back seat, right?
Yeah, I think so. So, maybe passenger side.
Passenger side. So I
We
opened the
can
door
watch
to the
him.
passenger side. It seemed harmless enough, and there was no point in being rude. You didn't move.
I'm like, hello.
Everything okay? He's like, yo, what the hell? My front seat.
Yo, what the? That's kind of gay, bro. It's like,
shut your mouth. What do you mean? Why are you like this?
Oh man.
Still nothing. I figured you were just nervous. I don't blame you. This was a pretty weird situation. Then, no, I noticed you were mumbling something under your breath.
What is that?
I think not. I think he's like mumbling, not the back seat.
Oh, not the back. Oh.
Hey, no worries if it's too much, okay? If you want,
No.
just skipped instantly. Just no.
No. No.
Like, no. Leave. Yeah, the fears are so quick. I had to take a second to even register it. Yeah, exactly. You sure? Must have struck a nerve. Without another word, you brushed past me and slid inside. I tried to give your shoulder a reassuring pat as you got in, as reassuring as I could manage anyway. You almost hit your hand on the roof when my hand made contact.
Oh, God.
It's like, it's like a frightened cat. Hey.
What?
Seatbelt. And no response. I glanced over my shoulder and pointed at the belt buckle. What do you mean you glanced over your shoulder? I thought it was in the passenger side.
I'm like, what do you mean? We're here.
Put it on. I'm not moving this car until you do. You blinked at me slowly before pulling on the seatbelt. You examined it like it was a foreign object as you crossed it over your waist and hooked it into the buckle. With a sigh, I turned back towards the wheel and started up the engine. The radio still wasn't working. It was really starting to piss me off. I guess there wasn't much signal that far out. And all the while, you hardly made a sound. It was like you weren't even there. Oh, you're back! Hey, Ancestor! Glad to have you. But you were. I checked. Quiet as a corpse, with your cheek pressed against the window. We drove for miles. Endless stretches of the same road, the same trees, the same dark expanse. For all we knew, we could have been driving in place. Things started getting blurry. My eyelids were heavy from the weight of all the hours on the road. I didn't want to risk falling asleep at the wheel, so I went ahead and downed the last of my energy drink. It was long since flat. The sugar and gunk and artificial flavors all stuck to my teeth. Ugh. Gross. I needed something more substantial to keep me awake. Music would have been fine, but the radio still refused to cooperate. What to do? Oh, right. As I heard you shuffling around your seat, I realized that some friendly conversation could definitely keep me up. I hardly knew anything about you after all. You are just a total stranger.
It keeps spooking me. I'm just staring at the screen like...
No harm in breaking the ice, right? So I glanced over towards you and spoke. Hey, so what do you... Oh.
Jesus.
I managed to see your skull for seconds before it went straight through my eye. The next thing I knew, we were both crashing through the windshield. Oh. The next round, you parked next to them and asked them about the car's extended warranty. I'm not gonna do that. That seems rude.
I think we need an extended warranty for this.
Or was it a boulder, maybe? I couldn't tell. As soon as my vision went red, the wheel slipped out of my fingers and we crashed straight into something. My head was pounding. The mug that was left of my eye leaked down my chin. The only thing that kept me from passing out was the pain. Needles prickled across my skin, capped with shattered bone and shrapnel. Every breath I took was harder than the last. There was no one else in these woods. There was no one around to help. I was going to die here. Next to me, I heard you yelp in pain. Through the blood, I saw your leg twisted in ways it never should be. This was the end for both of us. But instead of screaming, crying, begging for my life, all I could feel was anger. My mouth started moving before my thoughts could. What the fuck is wrong with you? Every word tasted like iron. Because of this. Because of you. Now we're both dead. Even with my sight melting away, I felt your eyes boring into me. Is this what you wanted? Your head lolled to the side as you choked and gasped, wiping your mouth on your arm. The veins in your neck bulged. I could see them clearly now. I wanted to wrap my hands around your throat and squeeze more than I've wanted anything else in my entire life.
No.
Then why? I pounced on your response like a rabid animal. I had to know. I deserved to. I heard your nails scrape across the gravel, hair curtaining your face. Don't let the anger consume you. I'm just very into my role. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I think that says who. Yeah, who.
Who?
What? You cleared your throat and tried again. Your voice was thick with blood.
Whose fault is this? Answer me.
Whose fault?
Who is to blame for this ending?
The one to blame is you, me, both of us.
You, me, both of us.
You.
You.
You! Obviously! You stabbed me in the fucking eye! What possible... I'd gotten too heated. I had to take a second to wheeze, feeling my lungs sting. What possible reason could you have had?
None.
I stopped in my tracks, mouth hung open like a dead fish. Like, none is like, what the fuck? What?
There was no reason. No reason at all. Because it was not a reasonable thing to do.
Somehow, I felt like you were speaking much clearer all of a sudden. And I saw movement in your direction. Were you standing up?
I did it because I am a bad person. That is all there is to it.
I couldn't keep the eye I had left open any longer, even as my mind raced. I felt someone, you, right next to me. A creeping heat that sent goosebumps running up my neck.
Because for people like me...
I heard the smile in your voice.
It's in my nature.
Okay, we gotta end one again.
What the... How is that the same one?
You just never learn, do you?
I want to learn, please.
Again.
I need answers.
Let me tell you a story. My name's not important, yep. It was all that mattered. I'm just gonna check if something changed. My windshield had gotten cracked somehow. No clue when that happened. Oh. It was no big deal. The car had already seen much better days. And well, a little crack wouldn't do any more harm. So how many endings are there? Like around 12, I think.
I think mayhaps.
Even though I didn't remember having it. I was messing around with the radio when I saw you. So I kept driving. Bye!
See ya.
So I kept right on driving. Like, how was I falling for that? A stranger out here in the middle of bumfuck nowhere asking for a lift? Are you kidding? Call me superstitious, but I am afraid to prune my money tree. No, I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
But it sounded like the beginning of a ghost story. And I sure as hell wasn't planning on dying anytime soon. I still fed your eyes on me as I sped past you all the way down the road. I never saw you again. This feels like a good end.
This is a good ending. Good end one.
And 5 common sense.
Exactly. Oh, don't give bitches rides.
Okay, let's try again. Backseat this time, I guess.
See ya. Alright, get in the back seat, loser.
Not like that. Let me tell you a story. My name's not important. Yep. That's all that mattered. My windshield had gotten cracked. I didn't remember that. Yep. I was messing around with the radio. So I stopped. Bruh. Yeah, I know. What the hell, you know? I felt bad for you. Maybe you really needed the help. Let me just cough real quick. I'm sorry.
Cough break.
Okay, now I feel better. I don't think I could have lived with myself if I abandoned someone in a bad spot. Sure, buddy. Finally, smart horror game character. I'm sorry, we're back, unfortunately.
Finally. God damn it.
I don't have Monster Road Trip, but I do have Monster Prom, so if you wanted to, we could, like, play some rounds of that, maybe.
Ooh.
So I flashed my headlights and pulled over beside you. As soon as I got out of the car, I could tell, yep, you looked like shit. Look at you, I'm so mad, my
like
dear.
Shit. I'm trying, I can't help it.
Look at your 8.
Oh my gosh, I just love the number 8.
And your stupid ponytail? No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, my ponytail, my little braid. My little braid.
We opened the...
Okay, get in the backseat.
Backseat. So I opened the door to the backseat, better safe than sorry. I feel like it's a bad decision to put someone in the backseat, because then you have, like, even less chance to, like, grab them or stop something.
I know, I'm like, I felt like it would have been
like
more dangerous.
Like, I feel like if you put them in the passenger side, you can, like, at least grab them, or, like, defend yourself better.
Right, like, I can reach them without throwing my arm back.
Exactly. You stared at me for only a moment before climbing inside.
I'm like, oh, okay.
He, like, hesitates a lot more when we're not in the backseat.
Oh.
Hey.
What?
Seatbelt. Oh, not again.
Oh my god. You're such a mom.
Seatbelt. I'm not gonna get fined because you don't have your seatbelt on.
Oh. Oh boy.
Things started getting blurry. I know. Oh. Huh? The can was completely empty. Weird. I've been sure I still had some left. When did I drink it? Had I forgotten somehow? I tried to shake the weird sense of deja vu from my head and kept my eyes on the road. Still nothing from the back seat. I adjusted my rear view so I could get a look at what you were up to. I could barely see a thing. My throat closed up. What had I been thinking letting you into my car? I had no idea who you were, what you wanted, or what you were capable of. For all I knew, you could be hiding my body in a highway ditch somewhere by the morning. You were just a total stranger. How far would I reach to somewhere safe? If something happened, would anyone come to help? And as these thoughts swamped my head, I heard you moving around in the back seat. My chest felt tight as panic surged inside of me. I swore that I could feel your breath on my neck. Were you about to kill me? I had to do something. Now. So I hit the brakes, so I spoke up. See, this wouldn't have happened if he was in the passenger side. Then we could have grabbed them.
And you could have been like, no, don't move.
If you're not hitting the brakes, it's not a good decision, so let's speak up for that.
Yeah, I don't want to hit the brakes because then he'll just fly forward.
Yeah. My mouth suddenly felt very dry. With a deep breath, I spoke.
All of a sudden, I'd probably think you're weird. I'd be like, oh, fuck. I'd be like, why are you?
I mean, we're all called Stickmom, so can't you be expected? Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah,
Wait, what is to be expected? Did I not read that message?
Oh.
Eh. With a deep breath, I spoke. What do you think you're doing? And almost as soon as the words left my mouth. Oh, hey, it's the thumbnail.
It's the thumbnail.
Your arms wrapped around my chest. I didn't have a reference. I probably could have done this a lot better if I had a reference.
Oh, no, it's okay. It looks good.
Your arms wrapped around my chest from behind, and something cold and sharp pressed against my neck. Mommy, no, stop! I said Chester, no! No, don't call me Mommy! Stop it right now!
No!
Beth! You're grounded!
Okay, oh shit, I gotta get back into character. Fuck.
You can do it.
Oh, okay. I'm merely taking precautionary measures.
You look so manic.
I know, right? I'm like, I'm just... Jesus Christ.
I gripped the steering wheel like it was my last chance. Blood roared in my head. One flinch, one speed bump. That's all it would take for the stranger to slit my throat. As I swallowed, my skin sank a bit deeper into the blade.
Yeah.
How so?
Simple. You could stop this car and kill me at any time, or drop me off somewhere to rot in captivity. If you so wished, you could even crash this car and watch me burn, safe behind an airbag.
Well, the airbag has not worked the last time, so
right. I think they're busted, buddy. I don't know about this.
Now it didn't seem like the best time to mention that I took the airbags out of this thing years ago. It's like, yeah, actually, we're both fucked if I crash this car.
Actually, I can't afford that.
This is why you love these strange stardust. We're just chaotic old women. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we're old women. We're in our 20s.
We're like 200 years old. Both
No.
I witnessed World War I. I've said that.
Oh, no. Back in my days.
Back in my days, the internet was nothing more than just a tiny little box.
Just a box that I didn't know how to work. Oh.
Okay.
Okay, time to be serious again.
This is
okay,
why I said this is gonna take 2 streams. We could have done it in one stream if we weren't silly.
Yeah, we gotta be silly. Okay. But this way, you can't kill me without killing yourself. And in turn, I cannot kill you without killing myself either. Thus, we're even. Does that make sense?
You waited for an answer. That doesn't make any sense at all. You have a point, weird stranger that has a knife to my throat. Yes, actually,
so
you do make a lot of sense, sir.
So true, buddy. I love it.
Stickmom,
take.
Every night in my dreams,
oh God,
I see you, I feel you. I don't know any of the other lyrics. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, you tried.
Yes, stranger, you have a point. Actually, you're right. And the future, I will also point knives at my rights.
For real, I don't know what we should do to make if it makes them mad or not.
I racked my brain for any good answer, and I came up empty. I couldn't really argue with that, now could I? I mean, my life is in danger, but like you could have just not done that.
Oh, they have a knife to my throat. Let me piss them off real quick.
What?
That's a great decision. I don't know what you're talking about.
I didn't understand you. What did you say?
I said, oh, the stranger has a knife to my throat. Let me piss them off really quick.
Yeah, let me just quickly make them angry.
Let me just argue.
When are we going to have Stickmom doing karaoke? As soon as my mom is not home and none of my neighbors are listening ever.
Same here.
And we'll immediately scream Barbie girl throughout the entire neighborhood. I'll buy the loudest speakers I can get.
The loudest of loudspeakers.
You have a nice singing voice? Oh, thank you. I've never really managed that tone before, so I don't know what happened.
I mean, getting Celine Dion down is, a little hard.
And my heart.
My heart will go on.
I couldn't really argue with that. Now could I? Yes, stranger, you are so correct.
so true, buddy.
I sighed, trying not to think about how close I was to dying at any moment as I drove. I admit it. You do have a point there. But, what happens when we make it to the gas station?
Hmm?
You know, what's keeping you from killing me as soon as I stop the car? You huffed. I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. I'm sorry, I answered Chester wrote it in the chat.
See, we had to just vibe. It's okay.
Come on, Barbie, let's go party. Yeah. Do you think, like, the band got, like, sued for using, like, Barbie in the song?
I don't know. I think they'd have some permission.
I wonder if they got sued. I'm curious. You have to.
I have no reason to. All I need is a ride.
Sure, I guess. But why should I believe that? You're already threatening to kill me and all.
You would just have to trust me.
That would have also been a good line to use in the title.
Yeah.
Trust you, huh? Well, we're strangers, yeah? For some reason, you snorted as if I'd said something funny.
That is correct.
And I don't know a thing about you. Trusting you is a pretty big ask. So, can I really afford to do that? Oh.
You're like, Wow.
If I stop this car, I'd be throwing away the only leverage I have against you right now.
Then, by that same logic, if I take away this blade, I would be making the same foolish mistake.
I never watched a lot of Barbie movies as a kid. I inhaled the old Barbie movies.
Inhale.
I absorbed them like a sponge.
Inhale.
I watched them all. I watched Fairytopia. I watched The Princess and the Pauper. I watched Rapunzel. I watched The Swan Lake. It was badass.
Oh. I had them all.
Yeah, I used to like watch the old ones. They were fun. They were cool. They were neat. I liked when they renamed the prince and Swan like Daniel, and everyone else still has like the super fancy names like Odette.
Daniel.
Okay, back to serious. Chat, be more serious. No goofing up. We sat there in silence. I guess we're at a standstill then, aren't we? Your fingernail stuck into my shoulder, the scalpel nicking at my skin.
I suppose we are.
See, a lot of other people also watch Barbie movies. Oh, and 4, Standstill.
Yeah. We got the 4.
I'm so glad I learned reading Roman numerals in elementary school.
Oh.
Otherwise, I would really embarrass myself.
Otherwise, it'd just be like, huh?
It hurts. Let me tell you a story. Yep, name's not important. Driving a fan.
What the hell is gonna be different this time?
We're probably just gonna like go through the different options now that we have.
Okay.
Now,
we're gonna
civilization to be seen. My windshield had gotten cracked somehow. No clue when that happened. Yep. I don't remember having it. I was messing around with the radio, scrawny thing in dirty clothes. We'd stop. What the hell? You know, I felt bad for you. Yep. I say we go front seat again and blame someone else this time.
Oh, okay.
Hey, you alright?
Hey, bitch, get in here. Get in this car.
Speed run. Passenger side.
Speed run. Get in here. I'm like, wow.
So we found Annie's 1, 4, and 5 now. Yes, we did. Must have struck a nerve. Seatbelt. Yep, again.
Seatbelt.
And the energy drink's probably gonna be there, empty. Yep.
Woo.
Oh yeah, okay, now we're gonna crash.
Go wonk.
Oh, I gotta get angry again, okay.
You're gonna fucking.
I thought I did pretty good the last time. I was in drama club as a school. I think you can tell.
I was nowhere near that.
The noises are so ominous.
I'm
glad there's like a jump scare like in Lily as well. I really hated that one jump scare.
Oh yeah, that one that came out of nowhere.
Who's to blame for this ending? The one to blame is me.
Okay.
Clarity struck me then, almost as quickly as the anger had. As ridiculous as it sounded, as much as I barely believed it myself. Head empty, only you're right, John.
Head empty.
Me.
Pardon?
You sounded just as surprised as I felt. But the longer I thought about it, the more it made sense. If I hadn't stopped, if I hadn't picked you up, or given you a lift, then this wouldn't have happened. Something squeezed down in my chest. I couldn't tell if it was from the impact or something else.
How do you figure?
Somehow, it felt like you were speaking much clearer all of a sudden, but I didn't dwell on it for too long. I should have known better. Don't trust strangers and all that, right? I wanted to laugh, but it hurt too much to even try. So I should have known better. Someone like you. How else could this have ended? All that frustration, all that blind anger and desperation and bitterness that I had felt. All I could feel now was regret. Regret that it had to end this way. I didn't realize how much time had passed until you spoke again.
It's not your fault.
What? I craned my neck as best as I could to catch a glimpse of you out of the eye I had left. It looked like movement from where you'd been. Like you were standing up or something. But that was impossible, right?
You couldn't help it.
You spoke so softly, as if you were trying to comfort me. Something pressed against my hair. Something warm, like someone was petting my head. You sighed.
You just couldn't help it. Because it's in your nature. And then we fucking died.
Bitterness. I really like the voice you have for him. For them.
Woo.
Okay.
Woo.
Maybe if I... He gone? Maybe, who knows?
What if I what? Man.
Mojo got cracked. I feel like there's like nothing new right now because we like have to go through all the endings.
Yeah. This is a little bit of a slow zone.
Let's do like front seat again to get the last ending since there are only 3 choices.
Oh yeah. We gotta get both of us. Both of us are dumbasses for this crash. I love his anger expression. He looks so mean.
He looks so bitter. He looks like someone just ate like his favorite like Starburst or whatever, and now all the bad ones are left.
When you're left with the yellow Starburst.
I have never had Starburst. Are they good?
They're like really fruity. So if you like fruity things, I'd say yes. We're so staticky. We're still
still gonna have to crash. Unfortunately.
We're gonna
crash our car again. Yeah, we can, but I feel like 8 people isn't quite, like 6 people isn't quite enough. For like,
Jackbox.
To like play Jackbox, you know? Oops.
Yeah. Have a party. Oh no, I'm going to die. Help me. Oh. I'm speed running.
Both of us.
Both of us.
For some reason I remembered something that hadn't happened yet. Or was it something that was never meant to happen at all? My head spun. There are 18 endings. Yeah, they're like really small endings that don't really matter to anything. Like 5, I think. I don't really know them by heart. The answer that left my mouth wasn't the one either of us had been expecting. We're both to blame.
I beg your pardon.
You sounded so off guard, like you'd forgotten that you were supposed to be in pain. Like this was all just some big play and I'd said something that wasn't in the script. I couldn't even remember why I'd been angry in the first place. I was the one who stopped. I was the one who created this whole situation. And you escalated things. Got us to this point. Even if I was the one that crashed the car, even if you were the one that tried to kill me, with both of our actions combined, we wouldn't be here. I couldn't tell how much sense all that actually made. I was losing too much blood too quickly. All I could feel was this overwhelming desire to rest. Rest until it all didn't hurt so much anymore. My good eye closed while the other fluttered and stung. I heard you, moving, I think. Moving like you were standing up. But for some reason I didn't find that strange at all. Like I'd seen you do it before. And that's when I heard you. You were laughing. Laughing that you'd never done it before. Laughing in that way, it sounded more like an imitation than the real thing.
All along.
You wheezed and hiccuped and coughed.
All along. The blame was split. How could I have missed it?
Huh? My head was spinning again. It was getting hard to understand what you were saying, much less what you meant by all of it.
All along, we were beings of conflicting natures. One of self-sabotage, one of self-preservation. So naturally, we clashed. And now, we are here.
You sighed, catching your breath. Your voice was still trembling from laughter.
How wonderful. Do you think? It must be thoughtless. Bereft?
Bereft, I think.
Bereft? Okay. I can't talk.
I think you did really well. I loved the voice you gave them.
Thank you. Bereft of consciousness and reason?
Something.
Yeah, whatever. How wonderful to live one's life without conflict, and thus without regret.
You choked, fighting for air. Were you laughing again?
I suppose that must truly be the nature of bad people, yes? Not that they are completely devoid of good intentions and thoughts, but that they have such thoughts and choose to ignore them anyway.
And 7, thoughtless.
We got all the way to 7. Whoa.
Whew. Now we have to get ending 2 and 3.
2 and 3 and 4.
I think 4 we already have this time.
Oh, do we? This time.
Let me tell you a story. My name isn't important, and my windshield is cracked, and everything is shit. I accidentally kept on driving. God damn it.
God! Ugh. You're like, everything is shit, I hate my life, all that.
I accidentally went an hour forward,
Man!
I hope that doesn't get us trouble with the ending, otherwise we have to restart. Because the game is a bit finicky with their endings, unfortunately.
Oh, yeah.
Because you can just accidentally skip a bunch of endings.
Ah! I'm so raggedy. Get in the back seat, sir. Now what? What are we gonna do different here?
We can hit the brakes, and then we can also say, no, that doesn't make any sense that you hold the knife to my throat now.
Oh, yeah.
Let's say we could do the knife thing first.
Yeah. I'm like, manic. I hate the eye.
Yeah, the eye is a bit... It doesn't make... I couldn't help it, my temper flared. Like hell, that makes sense! The fuck are you even talking about? Why would I do something like that right after stopping to help you out? Not to mention risking killed myself. I was just trying to show you a bit of kindness, that's all. I took a second to catch my breath. I wasn't even sure where all of that came from. You were waiting patiently for me to finish. After a few moments, you spoke again. Can you go?
Kindness?
No, I don't want to play Code of the Lamb Child. I've already said that, I think. Like every Sunday, no, not Sunday, like every Monday, we'll decide on 3 games, and we will post them in the YouTube community section as a poll, so you guys can decide what game we play Sunday. But currently, we're not taking suggestions.
Yeah, but we'll get there. Okay. Oh wait. Okay. Let me go. I got this. All right. Kindness, you say?
Yeah. Heard of it? You ever consider that maybe, just maybe, all I wanted was to be nice? And a fat lot of good that did me. Now you're threatening to kill me for it. I felt your fingers rub against my shoulder in a steady rhythm. You took a while to respond this time.
We are strangers, are we not? Just as you had once told me. Strangers who have absolutely no reason to trust each other. Such is why you led me to this seat rather than the one beside you. You did not trust me enough to be close to you. It was a wise decision. I would have done the same. And yet, despite being total strangers, you offered to drive me out of the forest.
Bye, Chester.
Bye. Now, why might that be? You had no way of knowing that I possessed a blade. No indication that I could possibly be a threat to you. For all that you could tell, I was completely and utterly defenseless. And even now, I cannot hope to kill you without killing myself as well.
You lean forward, your lips ghosted right against my ear.
From the very beginning, I've been at your mercy. Now, is this what you would call kindness?
I couldn't bring myself to speak. You clicked your tongue.
Well then, if so, then you're just as bad as I am, aren't you?
And 3, kinship. I think we're only missing ending 2 now, which is when we hit the brakes, I guess.
I guess. I need all the collectibles. I gotta get ending 2.
Oh, wait. Oh, wait.
Oh,
no. We're already here. Okay, we're already at the hiker.
Oh, okay.
Okay, the perspective has changed. I'm sorry, we're not gonna hit the brakes. Because I accidentally drove away one time too many.
Damn it. Okay. Again. As many times as it takes. No matter how long, no matter how far. No matter how much I had to suffer. No matter how many times I rolled back. Because I needed to keep going. Because I needed to keep running. Because I needed to escape this endless cycle. There. First oak. Second bend. On the left. So the only way from here was... Run. Forward. My shoes were thinning at this point. The soles couldn't take much more of the same rocks, the same twigs, the same scattered debris. Just another one of the things I had to let stick around each time, as obnoxious as it was. If I wasted my energy rolling back every single little detail, I'd be dead by now. It just wasn't worth it. So I settled for letting a few things slip through the cracks. And I didn't have much stamina left, as it was. Exhaustion weighed at every step, leaving me lagging behind. After 2.5 seconds slower to this landmark, I was running out of time. Third bent, second stump. Only one option.
Run.
So I kept running. As long as I kept running, I'd make it eventually, right? Even if all I was doing was running in place. My lungs burned. I could not run her forever. I knew that much. I'm not stupid.
I'm sorry, caught me a bit off guard. It's like a rat.
I know, I was like, fucking women.
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 Stop. No, not Leon. Not Leon. Please. Okay. Oh. But I didn't have much of a choice anymore. If I got too far for her liking, she paused and dragged me all the way back, kicking and screaming. Fucking women dragging me back out of place.
Women making me do the dishes.
Making me do things.
Before I can go fly fishing with the boys.
Not this time. Not this time. Sundays are for the boys.
Sundays are for the boys.
This time I'd make it. Whenever this time would actually be. My muscles screamed, my breath sharp, stinging. Yo! I bit down on my arm. It kept me going, distracted from the ache. Pain's like an itch that way. If you ignore it, it would only get worse. Scratch it and you'd get relief, if only for a little while. Next bent, ache stump.
Run.
We're running, bro. We're like Tom Cruise. Yeah, that was it. Keep running, keep surviving. Make it across it. Oh. See ya. Bro! My man, why didn't you look before you crossed the street? No. No. Again. Shit. How could I have been so stupid? The road. I had to wait for the car on the road. I could almost hear his voice then, muffled, distant, as he was stumbled out of the car towards what was left of my body. But with the blood clogging up my ears, his words were lost on me. I felt his hand grip my shoulder to try to shake me awake. Not that it mattered what he said anyways. There's no chance I'd settle for this ending. Even if my body was broken and bleeding, I could just roll back and everything would settle into place again. Like it never happened at all.
He could be our driver? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, like we're in the perspective of the hiker right now, so it's probably the driver.
Mm-hmm.
So I willed myself to roll back.
I willed myself to roll back.
Okay, let's roll back.
We're rolling.
Almost there. Mm-hmm.
Almost there.
Here we go.
Yeah, here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Just like that.
Not coming undone.
Oh, I felt his hands. And he melted back into the safety of his car, everything as it should be. Oh! Bitch, huh?
At least it wasn't a jump scare. Thank God it wasn't loud or anything.
I know, right? What was that? That didn't happen last time, right? Just... bitch, get away! Oh. I was back here. I definitely hadn't been found, not that quickly. This was a different type of hitch then. Punishment for rolling back too much, I suppose. Bargain too much with the past, eventually the past comes to collect. If I waited, I'd eventually end up where I was supposed to be. But that meant dealing with her. Even in my own memories, her presence put me on edge. I sat on the edge of my old cot and her on the folded chair across the room. And this was one of our sessions together, way back when.
Oh, okay. Again, number 8. I know you can do better this time.
Training sessions, that's it. My vision throbbed behind my skull, my nostrils thick with the stench of copper. My nose was bleeding again. I decided not to deviate from the script. I can't. It hurts. My voice was small, so fragile, and useless. I sounded like a child, and I hated that. I wanted to tear that weakness right out of my throat.
I know it hurts. But you need to try again, okay, number 8? Just one more time, and then you can rest as long as you'd like.
Really? My blood boiled. Do you promise?
I promise.
Liar. Liar, liar.
Now, one more time. Find out what's on the other side of this card. And then roll back and tell me what it is before I show it to you. Do you understand?
My nails dug into my arm as she spoke. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay, we're back. Hide.
Hide. Why are we hiding?
Because
the
so
car
we
would
don't
be
get run
fast.
over.
Oh, okay. I thought we were still supposed to run.
No.
I was like, yeah. The car would be passing by on the road any second now. If I ran, I'd get hit. So I caught myself on a nearby tree and crouched down into the brush. But I always came to the same inevitable conclusion. I couldn't keep going like this. My legs hurt, my stomach groaned, my eyelids begged for rest. I knew how this worked. I'd seen the movies. The movies I was allowed to watch, in any case. I crept towards the side of the road and stuck my thumb out, just like I remembered.
What is it with horror games and people being experiments? That happened in the last game too. Oh my god, you're right.
Yeah. Why can't we just be normal?
Why can't you just be normal for 5 minutes?
That's us in the back. That's me in the back seat.
Why can't you just be normal?
Why can't you just be normal? With my scalpel and shit.
Just me, the driver. Why can't you just be normal? And you with your scalpel thrashing about, screaming.
Oh god. Oh. Okay. We rolling. Let's get this show.
Did you read this already?
Wait, what?
Did you read this already?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I thought you said, did you eat this already? I'm like,
did you already eat the speech bubble? Eat it!
Yes! Eat it!
Eat it right now!
Nom nom. Okay.
The yum horror speech bubble.
Ooh. But in the movies, someone always winds up dead by the end, right? I didn't know what other choice I had. My scalpel hung heavily against my thigh. The one thing I'd been able to take with me. The one thing I had kept me alive. There had to be a better ending to this. There had to be. I wasn't going to give up, no matter what it took. So he flashed his headlights and pulled over right alongside me. Ooh. Oh, we get to see you.
Me. Hell yeah.
You. As soon as he came out of his car, I knew something wasn't right.
Oh.
He was too quick about it, too eager. The door shut just a little too loudly. I just knew he must have remembered. He remembered and he was angry. And he was about to hurt me and kill me and send me back, leave me to rot, and then he stepped forward. Close. Too close. He was too close. Close enough to grab, close enough to choke, close enough to kill. Close enough to hold and squeeze and sigh and whisper and tell me how much he didn't really mean it. Close enough to stab, I guess. Close enough to stab. My scalpel sank into his side.
Well, damn, I always die, even on your road.
Look, man! It gave so easily, like dough parting around my fingers. It wasn't enough. He pinned me to the ground. My scalpel was still stuck inside him, but this time it hadn't been fatal. He twisted my arm behind my back further and further and further. I heard something snap. I screamed into the dirt, tears biting at the edges of my eyes as my arm went limp in his grasp. It hurts. Make it stop, please make it stop.
I'm sorry, if you didn't stab me, I wouldn't have to break your arm.
God, I just stabbed you a little fuck. I didn't break a bone. God. Piercing through my teeth, I squeezed my eyes shut. I had to go back. I had to.
So is the driver an SCP? I think like the hiker would be more of an experiment than the driver. I think the driver's just like a man.
The driver is the victim of SCP-8 over here or whatever.
The driver's just like a person that got roped into this. He's like the food that you put like in a carnivorous plant.
He's a test subject. They're like, here you go. I couldn't let it end like this. I knew it was scary. I knew it would hurt to feel it break again. But I didn't have a choice. Not anymore. All it would take was a quick rewind.
Alright, let's do it.
Alright, we're going back. We're going further.
Keep going.
Keep going. Keep going and stop before it happens.
Just keep going.
I just keep going even if it hurts. Even if the pain feels absolutely unbearable. It took every ounce of me to stay focused as I lived through the pain all over again.
You sound really muffled right now.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, now it's better.
Is this okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Shit, just a little further. I'd be free. Now he'll pin me to the ground and...
Damn it.
Damn! Again? But why? Was I really running that low? She warned me once, said that if I rolled back too much, I'd tear myself apart, but...
Oh, wait. Should we call this person with the scalpel rollback? No, that's just like their ability to, like, roll back in time, basically.
Yeah.
They don't really have names, so we just call them, like, the driver and the hiker. Or, like, me and you.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Part of me hoped that it was just another one of her lies. In that case, I knew I had to do whatever I could to find my better ending as quickly as possible. No matter the cost. I took a deep breath and waited for the memory to end. No. Not this one. Anything with this one. I was trying to hide underneath the cot, but there was no point. He saw everything. I hugged my knees to my chest as the door burst open. I heard her heels when she walked in, 2 sets of boots following her, security guards. I tried to be quiet. I tried to be still. I tried to be invisible. But it didn't work, of course. I always wound up right back here, right back in this horrible limbo. A cycle that never ends. The guards pulled me out from under the cot by my ankles and slammed me against the wall, my arms pinned. I struggled, I squirmed, and I bit and screamed and kicked. Nothing worked. She stood between them, her eyes boring into me, or into mine. Damn, bitch. Calm down. I couldn't look away even if I tried.
She's like an insane tree mode.
I'm like, girl, you look very stressed right now.
You know why you're in trouble, don't you, number 8?
I bit my tongue to keep myself from answering on impulse.
I think you do. I heard that you tried to run away again last night, number 8. The boys told me that you were quite the troublemaker, that you injured 3 of them when they brought you back home. They say you even roped the civilian into your antics. Apparently you convinced some poor old woman to hide you from us. Is this all true, number 8?
I tasted copper again. It's your fault.
Oh.
You killed her. She was only trying to help, and you killed her for it.
You could say it was in her nature.
It was in her nature. Hoo-hoo.
Is that right? Yet you're perfectly aware of what we're capable of, are you not? You know how much I care about you, and you know how. Yet even so, knowing all of this, you still put that woman in harm's way. This woman you believe to be so innocent. Did you ever consider her a safety, number 8? Or were you content to use her for your own selfish ends?
1 second.
Oh shit, I hear the knocking. Lol, nice one, stay. Thank you. I'm going as deep as I can. I could probably go a bit deeper, but this is the best I can do right now.
Sorry, okay.
Okay, you alright?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, everything good.
Okay.
Alright. Stop it.
We didn't kill her, number 8. You did.
She kept my chin, her thumb stroking my cheek.
You're not a good person, number 8. You never have been. You're a weapon, a tool, a killer, nothing more. Don't forget it. It's in your nature. The woman you met knew that. That's why we found chloroform in her coat pocket.
I didn't want to hear this anymore.
I'm the only one who loves you for what you are, number 8.
I didn't want to be here anymore.
You know better now than to try and leave me again, don't you?
No more, no more, no more, no more, no more, no more.
Don't you, number 8? Well, that was horrible. I hope we never see her again. Oh.
Oh, yeah. No more. Bitch, get off my screen. Okay. Breathe. I was out. Back to before he left the car. But that was fine. I remember something important. I remembered what had felt so wrong last time. I focused, trying to collect my thoughts. He was just you. You came out of the car right on schedule.
Oh, that's interesting. Like now he calls, like the driver you.
Okay, so now you're you and I'm me.
And we can always tell in the rollback, thankfully, who's me and who's you.
Yeah. But something was still off. That smile of yours. Usually it was the first thing I saw. The last two sometimes.
He looks comfortable. I want to lay on him.
He's cozy. But this time, it was nowhere to be found. As much as it put me on edge seeing you without it somehow felt even worse.
Hey, you alright? Where you headed?
Like clockwork, the same words, the same cadence, the same ending. What could I do to make things end differently this time? I was resisting. Oh yeah, resisting. I was resisting not only what fate had in store for me, not only whatever your intentions were, but in the end, my very own nature. What do you do when you're the one stacking the odds against yourself? You step closer, but I expected this time. Not that it helps. My throat closed up when you approached, an involuntary response, survival instincts.
Look, you need a ride, right?
So, round and round it goes.
If I'm taking you somewhere, then can you at least give me a direction?
Anywhere but here. But I knew I couldn't say that. I couldn't give too much away. I picked at the bite mark on my arm, forcing myself to breathe again. Deep breaths, focus. Be better this time. I met your gaze head on and willed my voice to stay even, stable. I stick to the script. Is there a town nearby? And there was that smile. Almost as soon as the words left my mouth, your expression shifted. I could never get a read on you, no matter how many times I rolled back.
Nearby? Not for a while yet, I don't think.
I tapped a finger on the inside of my palm, trying to be patient. Next it was, but there should be a
gas station at the next exit. About a 20-minute drive or so.
I sank my teeth into my lip. Only minor deviances so far. Would it be enough?
Do you want me to take you there? Not shake head. Sure.
We've never said no before, though.
Yeah, I wonder what would happen if we choose just no, thank you.
I know. I shook my head. Little things. Anything that could possibly make a difference.
No offense, buddy, but you're the one that flagged me down in the first place, aren't you? I can't just leave you like this. At least let me get you set up at a motel or something.
Figures. Not much tended to change before I got in the car, unless I did something drastic.
I insist. He's really sweet.
Yeah. How are you able to smile so freely like that? And I'd never understand it. Either way, then. With a small nod, you turned back towards the car. I watched you closely, making sure you opened the right door. Backseat. Good. My shoulders relaxed, ever so slightly. I didn't like it when you were too friendly, too trusting, made me nervous. I've already seen a lifetime worth of you, but even so I couldn't risk trusting you back. I had no idea who you really were after all.
You coming?
Moment of truth. My scalpel felt cold pressing against my skin as I climbed inside. The smell wasn't any better this time around. He's just judging our car. He's been judging us the whole time.
He's been judging us the whole time. I cannot believe it. This is an outrage.
He's like, my God, I've given you a ride, motherfucker. I like the bottom of an old ashtray.
Hey.
My brows furrowed. What?
Seatbelt.
Oh, right. For some reason, it slipped my mind every single time. Hard to think about road safety when I knew you could send this car hurtling into the next tree at any moment. No seatbelt was going to help me there.
Where did that bite mark come from? I think he did it himself to, like, distract himself from other pain.
Yeah.
Put it on. I'm not moving this car until you do.
Whatever. I crossed it over my chest and tugged it into the buckle without another word. One time, back when I still wasn't sure what it was, I had to ask you what seatbelts were for.
Yeah, I guess I wouldn't know that when they were, like, in the facility. But that's probably not a good thing to ask.
He's just like, what's a seatbelt? You started asking me a whole lot of questions after that. Ones I didn't like too much. It didn't end well.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. That was about the time I realized that you couldn't know the truth. Not even pieces of it. People didn't tend to take it too well when they found ticking time bombs in their cars. Eternity gnawed at the edges of my mind, a limbo of my own
Okay,
making.
don't be dramatic. It's just been 10 minutes.
I'm freaking. It's been. Are we there yet?
Are we there yet? I want the Happy Meal.
I want a Happy Meal. Come on, man. Haven't eaten all day. Miles passed behind us. The same road, the same trees, the same dark expanse.
Imagine, like, a McDonald's is just, like, one turn away.
You see the sign?
You see, like, the big app.
McDonald's.
How old is he in there? How long do you live there? I'd say it's, like, young 20s, maybe, if I had to guess. I'm sorry, but I was imagining a McDonald's, and that was funny to me.
McDonald's in the rearview mirror. My nails dug into my arm. It was like torture, waiting to see what the loop would have in store for me. Would we crash? Another threat, maybe? Would you try to turn me into the police? What was it that I had to do to get to that right ending this time?
You're muffled again.
How long would it take? Until I was free?
I'm sorry.
Okay. No, you're fine. How many times did my nature get the better of me? What was I doing wrong? My eyes stung.
I feel like all of this could be avoided if you just didn't step.
Like, man.
Oh.
You moved.
Oh.
You weren't supposed to do that. You only shifted in your seat like that when you were suspicious of me. I glanced up and the drink was gone. Not right at all. I'd left that hitch behind ages ago. More trouble that it was worth. So if the drink's gone, we're in it. What? Okay. So you were supposed to realize that it was empty when you picked it up to take a sip, and then go back to driving. Like normal. But your cup holder was empty. It wasn't right. Not right at all. Had you realized? Did I get something wrong? Did I make it too obvious? Had I left too many hitches behind? Did you remember everything?
I guess it just means the more often you travel back in time, the more, like, inconsistencies show up.
Yeah, so I guess that's what he calls hitches.
And, like, with enough inconsistencies, you would, like, with enough hitches, you would, like, realize something is wrong, and then you'd remember, maybe.
Oh, maybe. Huh. Were you just playing along so you could get me back in your car and find the right moment to kill me?
Yeah, right, Kitty. It can be hard to trust people like that.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, she did kind of drill into him that he's a killer, so...
Yeah, he's just like, or send me back to her. How much longer? How much longer until I die again? How much longer until they collared me and locked me away for good? How much longer until the windshield shattered into pieces across my chest? How much longer until... Bruh, what are you doing?
Hey.
Oh god. You knew. You knew. You knew. You knew.
I did not. Wait. We can talk
You
about
knew.
this. No.
You knew. You knew. I can't go back to jail.
No. Stop, please.
I can't go back to jail.
No, I'm not the comedy police.
My scalpel was in my hands already. I didn't remember how it got there. Bro, you reached for that shit. Oh.
So, I've been meaning to ask, what's got you hitchhiking like this anyway? What are you looking to find in town?
Were you taunting me? You had to know already. You had to. You waited for my answer. What was I looking for?
A better ending,
ending.
A way out, a fresh start, a chance for revenge.
Revenge! I guess, do we do, like, the truth, which is a better ending, or, like, I guess they're all kind of true, but...
I kind of want to know what happens when he says nothing. The other is, like, really sad, but he has, like, nothing waiting for him.
Yeah. Go ahead, do it. I'm sure we can go back anyways.
I think this is the problem, like... last time I played this with my friend, we came to this decision. We did all the endings, but then the game like completely skipped over itself. We've lost like a ton of shit. So let's say we pick 1 or 2 at most.
Okay.
I feel like a better ending would get him suspicious if we say that. It's like, yeah, you know, facility. I got call out sometimes.
Yeah.
And
I hate my mom.
I hate my mom, you know how it is. I'm like that child from Stranger Things that's bald.
I hate my mom. I don't know, all of these are kind of suspicious.
I mean, yeah. I think nothing is more sad than suspicious.
I guess we could try nothing then.
I think all of these sound like bad.
Yeah, all of these are awful, but like...
I think a chance for revenge sounds the worst, though.
Yeah, a chance for revenge, like...
I think that man will just call the cops on us, as he rightfully should.
Man is like, he's like, okay, hold on, buddy, I'll get you.
We could say a fresh start. They could also say nothing, though, because I kind of want to see how much depression they'll sink.
Oh my gosh. Just do nothing. You want to do it. Do it.
I do want to do nothing. I mean, we can always roll back, do a fresh start, and then we can see.
Yeah. Nothing, really.
Nothing?
I hugged my knees to my chest, fighting to keep my voice even. Thank God you couldn't see my face from the front seat. Nothing at all. I'm only passing through.
Is that right? I'm in the same boat, actually. Good luck with the rest of your travels, yeah? Hitchhiking ain't easy.
We'll keep that in mind. And then you kept on driving, without a care in the world.
Huh.
I inhaled, my breath shaky. Nothing. That was all that was waiting for me at the end of this road, wasn't it? Just nothing. No matter how hard I tried, no matter how many times I rolled back, nothing I did would change my ending. Time is a circle, and I was going to keep following this fruitless circle for eternity. There was nothing I could do. Nothing.
Oh, that was actually a pretty good ending.
Okay, so we just got. So we just got out.
Oh man, I can't do anything. But cool. Let's just keep driving. I guess that one really wasn't so bad. I thought that would be like a lot worse. Like you just sink into depression. Like, oh god, there's nothing for me. Kill the driver again. Stab.
Oh god, like
it was actually pretty good.
Yeah, I think we did pretty good there.
You actually behaved this time.
Yeah, I'm like, oh no.
Oh, we're back here.
Oh, okay.
That was sad. Yeah, I think the other endings would have probably been just as sad.
Yeah.
All of these are like considered separate endings in a way, but they like all lead to the same.
Yeah.
Start.
We're not in rollback anymore? We are. Yes, we are.
We're still.
Hello. I can't let you near me. Where was I? Oh, right. I was driving.
Oh no, wait, it is me.
Oh, it's you.
Okay.
Okay.
I was driving to the mountains that night to visit someone on the other side. A friend. Met him online a couple months ago. Never saw him in person though, obviously. That would ruin the surprise after all. I tapped my fingers against the steering wheel. This area was definitely rustic. Small town, small people, small problems. It made things easier. I didn't bother messing with the radio any further. I had long since given up the ghost. I ran my thumb over the cross at my neck, thinking, planning. Had I forgotten something? Funny. I shook the weird sense of déjà vu from my head and kept my eyes on the road. And that's when I saw you. A scrawny thing in dirty clothes on the side of the road, sticking your thumb out. Someone who needed my help. So I flashed my headlights and pulled over beside you without a second thought. Oh, you don't even have a choice this time.
Oh, okay.
It's a lot's way to offer assistance to those in need after all. What sort of servant of God would I be if I left you there?
Oh my god, he's religious this time.
He's suddenly talking a lot about religion. I mean, he always had a cross, he just didn't really talk about it. Hey, you alright? What?
Yeah.
Before I could even blink, you drove a scalpel straight to my stomach. Oh, so this is
Bro.
that ending, okay.
Hello?
I fell to my knees, arms wrapped tight around my waist, fighting to stop the bleeding. You flicked the blood free from the blade, stepped towards me again. But, for some reason, your hands were shaking. You looked terrified.
Don't.
Your voice trembled, eyes blown wide.
Don't come near me again.
Again. I choked, feeling blood and bile rise up in my throat. My vision shook. What are you talking about? I fell to the ground as the life drained from my body. Oh, this time it was lethal, okay?
Oh.
I never found out who you were or why you'd killed me.
This is when I freaked out when you walked over to me.
It's just like you just walked over and you're like, ah! But this time it actually killed us instead of me breaking your arm.
You were just really jolly.
Oh yeah, that was like the fear that they remember, that like I remembered.
Mm-hmm.
But we didn't.
Oh, we did not.
For some reason I feel like we're already fucked up forever from this loop, like something in us, like in me, like changed.
Oh no. Oh, you didn't even remember.
Well, I'm alive, but I don't want it to. Oh no, that's you. Okay.
Oh, I said I'm alive, but I don't want it to end like this.
And 12. Obligation.
Obligation? 12? Oh,
okay, let's keep going. You can do it.
You can do it. He's gonna talk about God.
Where was I? Oh, right. Yep. A friend.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, I'd been catfishing him for about 2 months, give or take.
Well,
he didn't suspect a thing. Post the right pictures, say the right lines, and it's like watching moths to a flame. But whatever cozy little evening he had planned was the furthest thing from my mind. I tapped my fingers against the steering wheel. This area is definitely rustic. It made things easier. Oh, something's going on.
Oh. I saw you. I'm dirty, of course.
I'm dirty. Yeah, I'm dirty. I'm sorry.
I'm dirty. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I was hoping you wouldn't hear it.
Hey, you alright? Oh. I'm just gonna get killed again?
Wow.
Straight from my... What?
I fell to my knees.
Your hands were shaking? What? Is it just this one again? What? Why?
I don't get it. Huh?
What are you talking about? We probably fucked something up. I have a feeling we fucked something up.
No, how?
Didn't even remember. Okay, we just got this ending again. I don't know. Maybe there's just like no ending for this time or something.
Oh no, we're stuck in purgatory.
No, not again.
We're stuck in super hell.
Let's try it once again. Once again, we can do this.
Super hell.
Can't you let me near me? Is it the same thing again?
What did you wear?
Oh, he lived a little while away from my usual stomping ground, but I didn't mind it none. If I just stuck to the same places, people would start getting suspicious, start connecting the dots. Besides, there were only so many creeps and weirdos I could find on local dating sites. Branching out like this came with the job. Are you hunting, like, creeps?
What is he doing? He's like, hunting, like, weirdos.
He's, like, catfishing them and then hunting, like, weirdos and, like, harass people, maybe.
Bro! He's, like, he's, like, to catch a predator.
He's like
Chris Hansen!
He's like a vigilante in a way.
He's Chris Hansen, but a vigilante.
The less people I came in the world, the better. I tapped my fingers against the steering wheel. Area was rustic, made things easier. God, please don't be the same ending again.
Please don't.
I just like saying it like that. Rustic.
Rustic. Oh,
okay. Something definitely went wrong.
What in the hell?
That's probably because we didn't roll back in the other endings.
God damn it.
It's fine,
It'll
be fine. We'll make it work. It's something is still happening. Like, he's changing. Like, I'm changing.
Oh,
I'm sorry with the mouth, blah, blah, blah. A friend. Assuming I played my cards right, he'd be expecting a teenage girl from the suburbs on his doorstep sometime tomorrow night. You're hunting pedophiles!
He's killing... Oh my gosh, he's badass.
He's actually... You're hunting pedophiles. Oh my god. I'm hunting pedophiles.
You are. Look at you go. You're doing a great job.
That's actually... like, if the police isn't gonna do something, I kinda get the anger.
Yeah,
even though it's kind of shitty to just, kill people. Well, I guess I can see the noble goal, even if the I mean, I guess the road to hell is paved with good intentions.
Yeah, and he's very religious, so
Yeah, I guess so. Though usually it's the Catholics that touch it inappropriately.
Oh my gosh.
It gave me the time I needed to set up scope of the area. Places like this are just teeming with bogs that folks don't do much searching through. If I made it clean, made it quick, I'd have a day or two to sightsee before Spotty's found and the jig is up. This guy's awesome!
There we go. Look at him.
It'd be nice to spend some time outside the house for once. I miss stargazing. I tapped my fingers against the steering wheel. This area was rustic.
Rustic.
Okay, we
I
think we fucked something up. Did I fuck something up? Let me go through the guide.
Oh no. Why is it so specific? How am I stuck?
Complex.
Let me in.
Oh, we've missed an ending and that locked the other ones. Oh.
Oh, what?
Oh. I think we missed we missed ending 9.
No. Wait, how did we miss that?
And we missed ending 10 too.
Oh my goodness.
Damn it.
We gotta start all over.
Ugh. Let me see what I can do about this.
It's okay.
I'm pissed. I'm in a bad mood. How did we miss ending? How did we miss so many endings? What happened?
I don't know.
Ugh.
Can't believe it.
I'm afraid we're stuck in HIKEBACK right now. I might have to like play through it again, and then like play to the till it's time till we get the other endings. But I guess we'll just have a shorter stream today. I guess that's fine. We can just do the rest of the game because right now we're just stuck because we missed like 4 endings that are kind of important. I guess.
Yeah, I guess so.
I guess we actually made a time loop. I don't know, but we always seem to do it for some reason.
I know. We always get stuck in super hell.
Oh wait, let me change this. If we're not gonna keep streaming, we're gonna end HIKEBACK next week. I'm very sorry about the trouble. I am just incompetent.
No, you're not incompetent. The game just said fuck you.
This didn't happen when we played. It's so weird, but we did like everything the same.
I don't know. I don't know. We need to like playthrough for this or something to like make sure we don't.
I think we made like one mistake and then I completely ruined it for us.
I know, it was like you did the same ending once, and then all of a sudden it's like no. Sorry, you got stuck.
Oh.
It's okay. We could just have a short stream.
Okay, I mean, it's not that short. It's like almost 2 hours. That's fine.
Right.
Sorry, everybody. We want to make it longer. I guess we can, like, do something else if HIKEBACK isn't gonna work.
Dead by Daylight.
What games do I have?
What do you have installed? Detroit Become Human.
No, I hadn't installed that. I think I have space for Dead by Daylight and Detroit Become Human.
Yeah, I think your computer is massive.
Do I
Clearly.
have? Yeah, my PC is actually as fat as the driver.
Exactly.
Ugh, I'm so mad. Every time we do something like this, I just fuck it up.
No, you don't fuck it up. You hit the same thing once. It's not gonna. It shouldn't punish you so hard for that.
What do I have? What do I have that we can still play real shortly? I have Monster Loves You. It's not what you might. It's not a dating sim. It's not what you think it is.
It's Monster Loves You.
I have The Binding of Isaac.
The Binding of Isaac. Okay, honey, maybe we should just not. If these are the selections that we're going through.
I have Princess Maker 2.
Good morning, Father. Are we still poor?
No, stop! No! No, shut the fuck up! Shut your mouth! You don't know anything!
Yeah, I know enough. Oh, we're so poor.
We could all or something like that.
True.
But it would take a bit long. We just need something to chill with, right? Something in the background.
Yeah.
Should I do that? I think it's better than playing The Binding of Isaac.
Yeah.
I also have Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yu-Gi-Oh! You sound like you're about to throw up saying it.
It's like, I summon Blue Eyes White. I have Max Gentleman. Sexy business.
It's not appropriate for these children.
I can't censor it.
No. Oh my god.
What is going on? We're like, it's a bit early. We need like a short game to like keep talking just a little bit. So we can fill our quota, but I don't have good games on my PC. I have Honey Pop.
No, he's even worse. Okay, listen. It's time. We're gonna do a short stream today. It was good. We can finish the rest next week.
I could install something real quickly.
Lisa! My dear. Leave.
Just leave.
Leave. Out the door.
I could always install PewDiePie Legend of the Brofist. Why do I have this game?
My fucking god. I'm hanging up this call right now. I'm not doing this.
Why do I own this game?
Why? I don't. Why? You tell me.
I wish I knew.
This is a self-report right now.
I could always install Dream Daddy.
No, wait, well, we can play that, but
I think it's
not now.
Yeah, I feel like that would be a bit long.
Yeah, it's definitely probably something to dedicate to. Dating sims are hard.
We still gotta make a list with games we just want to play. Like, we have some things. We gotta make, like, a poll for when we're done with HIKEBACK.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we'll just end it today. Have a little shorter stream today. I'm sorry I just rambled so much today. I tend to do that a lot.
That's okay. We did a lot of gaming.
Yeah, I'm a bit fried. I'm still like, my mind's still on like the time loop and the same ending the whole time. And hunting pedophiles.
and being To Catch a Predator.
To Catch a Predator versus SCP.
SCP?
This shot sounds like an epic rap battle of history.
Who will win, SCP or Chris Hansen?
Sounds about right. Alright, good night everybody. I'm sorry I'm a bit through.
It's okay, guys.
I'm gonna have to play through the game again and get the right things.
We got it. It's okay.
Okay.
Right.
Good night everybody. Have a nice Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
I hope you got very nice presents.
Oh yeah. Get them all.